Peace. Divinity was good with you. Yo, I won't be long. I just want to say that, man, it's amazing, how the so-called 85 percenters, they can feel a certain vibration. They can feel a certain frequency. They can feel an aura that they don't have that's different from them, and they can't stand it. You can be polite to them, you can speak, you could do, you could do everything that you're supposed to do, but that energy is eating their ass up. That energy and that light that's manifesting from your essence and your being, they can't stand it. They can't stand it. And I'm telling y'all, man, that people are gradually being turned less than animals. People are being turned into demons. This environment that we living in, people are being turned into demons. They're being turned into creatures. People don't have what they used to have before, just light. People are losing more and more light inside of them, and then into a place where people are going to become totally dark. And so, this is the days and times that we living in. We living in some days and times right now that's just, pretty much crazy. Pretty much crazy. And, people, they can't stand you because, they understand that you are not one of them. So I hate to bring it up again, man, but the zombie movies, the zombie shows, it's, from my point of view and my perspective, it's actually real. This is why the zombies is always trying to attack the enlightened ones, or the elite, or the chosen ones, or the survivors. They don't want to do nothing but attack them. They don't care about the other zombies. They don't care about, no, they're coming for the chosen ones. They're coming for the elite. They're coming for the survivors. That's who they're coming for. And so, this is really the world that we're living in today. We're living in the world, that's the world that we're living in today. Sleepwalkers. There's so much going on in the world today, and people are just moving right along. just moving right along as if nothing is taking place. And and the thing is, really, I really don't want to really be next to anybody like that, honestly. I really don't want to be next to anybody like that. There's really not a conversation that I can have with people, and then, like, when you first become conscious, you feel that it's your job to wake people up. No, that was a lie. Your job is to wake up. That's your only job. Okay? And you can't wake anybody up. Okay? It's already destined, it's already planned, it's already in them. It's already in them. There's nothing there's nothing that there's nothing that you could do, that spark, it has to be within them. They're either way, one way or another, they're going to figure out a way to wake up, because that, it's just in them. So whether it's your information or somebody else's information, it's not on you. It's on them. And so it's not your job to wake anybody up. It's not your job to save people. It's really not. It's really not, because. But that's not to say, don't give the information. That's not to say just, withhold information from some people. But you have to understand when someone has potential to receive the information, and then that's when you go in. But you got to understand that you can't just be talking on deaf ears. You can say, you can give somebody all the information in the world and they'll still turn around and do the stupidest shit. And there's nothing that you could do. They won't believe you. You can give them all the information. They can bump their head. They can do everything is right there, and they'll still turn around and do the dumbest shit, because some people are, controlled by other things. Some people are controlled by other things. And the older generation, these are some of the worst people. The older generations, people that's in their 60s, people that's like in their 60s, pushing 70s, that generation, that these people are lacking consciousness. These people are lacking consciousness because their whole life, life goal was to make it, their whole life goal was to make it inside of this program, not understanding, how detrimental the program would actually be to them. But that's the only way that they seen success, was to actually be a part of this program and not to be left out of the program. So it's a great deal of people, a very great deal of people, that's really just, not going to get it, just really not going to get it. So therefore, you in a place where, people could potentially look at you, crazy. People are not going to like you because you're not going to fit into their world. You're not seeing, you don't see reality eye to eye with them. You understand? You don't see reality eye to eye with them. And so, the best thing you could do is get the hell away from people like that. That's all you could do, is get the hell away from people like that, because ultimately all they want to do is see your demise. They're waiting for the day to get that aha moment, to say, look, I told you, his ass wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to see that aha moment. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. Excuse me. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. They don't want to see you make it. They want to see you wrong, because they believe that you are wrong. They believe that you are wrong because really they can't believe in themselves, because there's nothing inside of them. Or what you would call the philosopher's stone. Right? The philosopher's stone. which turns lead into gold. They don't have the Philosopher's Stone. And so, you know, that's pretty much it, man. You know, that's all I got today. You know, is watch your surroundings. You know, you got to understand that, you know, our actual reality is not too different from the zombie movies. You know, it really isn't. It's not too different from the zombie movies. Just pay attention. People are sleepwalkers. They're walking sleep. With everything that's going on right now, people are walking around here like they have no idea what's taking place. And the potentialities, I'm sorry, I'm known to make up words. That you know, that's the probabilities, like the things that can potentially go down, and the things that could potentially take place, and the things that could potentially happen, and the things that people are trying to do or enforce. Like, you know, it's amazing to me. You know, it's amazing to me, you know, that people are just relaxed, they chilling, you know, it's amazing, right? It's amazing. So, yeah, man, that's what it is. Don't get bit by the sleepwalkers, man. Stay up. I'm out.